guys, what's up? It's Tiara here. Today's video is actually going to be a 5-sauce rant because they just got their third #1 album on the Billboard charts, and you guys probably didn't know this because I hadn't addressed it. I am a huge 5-sauce fan. I've been a part of the 5-sauce fam ever since 2011 when Luke started uploading covers, and I fell in love with Luke's voice, and then when Michael and Callum and Ashton joined, I fell in love with their voices as well and their talents, and I've been following them ever since. I was probably around 7. 5-sauce was like the first band I ever started obsessing over, because you know, like a 7-year-old being obsessed over Australians that are twice her age, you know, normal. I remember when their debut album, 5 Seconds of Summer, their self-titled, came out. Oh my god, that was a big moment for me, and because I've watched them grow up. This is a true story. I remember back when I was probably around 8 or 9, I got home from school. Every day I would turn on the TV, it was like Nickelodeon or something, or the music channel where it used to play all the fun pop hits. And I remember doing my homework, you know, and then I heard the opening note to She Looks So Perfect, and I start screaming and crying and running around my house, and I'm like, Mom, 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 I know who they are, I know who they are. That's Luke, that's Callum, that's Ashton, and that's Michael. And when I remember when I said Michael, I giggled, because I've always been a Michael girl. I mean, how can you not love him? Okay, that's a different video. I remember dancing and running around the house and singing She Looks So Perfect, and this is when it gets sad. My dad walked in on me listening and singing and dancing to She Looks So Perfect, and I got in lots and lots and lots of trouble for listening to, I quote, stupid Australians who are never going to get anywhere and are brainwashing you. And I remember he told me that when I was 7 as well, when he caught me listening to their music for the first time. He's like, oh, they're not gonna go anywhere, you're just supporting these stupid Australians that are trying to get your money. Fast forward, I listened to them in secret, and then Sounds Good Feels Good came out, and that still is today my favorite album of theirs. I think it's because all the songs have so much meaning. Oh dang, that album. I actually had to listen to that album in secret, and I had to use my iPhone 4, you know, because that was my first phone, and I was like, I have an iPhone. Probably about a month later, I listened to Broken Home for the first time, and oh my god, that song hit me hard. I remember the first time I ever listened to it, and I cried my eyes out, because it's so relatable to me, because I come from a broken home, I live in a broken home, and a lot of my friends do. They come from one, or they still live in one, and that song really got to me, because it means so much to me. 5-sauce has been such an inspiration to me. I don't want this to get sappy. Michael Clifford was actually one of the many reasons why I kept playing guitar and I kept playing music, was because I remember when I was younger, I wanted to grow up to be like Michael Clifford, and he inspired me to keep going. Invisible means a lot to me as well, because I don't want to get too deep, because I feel that's a video for another time. I was in an abusive friendship, and 5-sauce really did help me get out of that, and so did a bunch of other bands My Chemical Romance and Black Veil Brides, and the list goes on and on and on and on. And they would always make fun of me for the kind of music that I listened to, And I still get made fun of for the music that I listen to, but I found people who appreciate and love the music that I do and love the artists that I do. But now, 2018, YOUNGBLOOD just randomly pops up out of nowhere because they just started posting stuff on like Instagram and Twitter, like "Want You Back" and like lyrics and stuff, and we all freaked out. And I remember when they were like releasing teasers and stuff, I cried. I'm sorry, but it sounds good and it feels good. I'm just gonna leave. It's very 80s, and the guys had said that they wanted it to be 80s, and it's very 80s. I really like it. As of now, probably change in the future. My favorite songs are "Moving Along" and If Walls Could Talk. Really love "Moving Along" because I love the lyrics and I love the bass in "Moving Along," and I really like Callum's like beginning solo, and the lyrics are really cool. I really like the lyrics a lot. And then if walls could talk, I love the lyrics in that one as well, and like the meaning behind it because it's different. I saw this one tweet. It was like Valentine, like the song Valentine is about sex. If Walls Could Talk is about sex. 5 Sauce are normal people. They have sex. Who cares? And I don't know, like that like struck out to me. And so I think that's what made me fall in love with the song even more. I do also really like Babylon and Ghost of You. YOUNGBLOOD, such a good album. They're self-titled, such a good album. Sounds Good, Feels Good is an amazing album. Okay, if you don't follow me on Twitter, then you have no idea what the hell I'm going to be talking about. Okay, so I'm going to go see Miranda Sings on August 4th in Davenport for the No Offense tour. And I'm actually going to be meeting her, and I'll be doing the meet and greet and the VIP passes, and I promise I'll vlog that. But I'm also going to go see 5 Seconds of Summer on September 8th in the Argonne Ballroom in Chicago. And I've actually talked to a couple of people who have been like tweeting me and messaging me that they are going to that exact same show. And we're all gonna meet up. You know, normal day. It actually happened today. Today is June 23rd, 2018, as in the day I'm filming this. I can't. Okay, so, you know, it's around 2, 3-ish. I'm in the line at McDonald's. I'm actually behind well, it was actually my parents driving. It was me, it was my dad, my mom, my sister, and me in the car, and I get a Twitter notification. Me and my sister, you know, jamming out to some Bring Me the Horizon, you know, and normal, obviously. And my phone goes off. I have a Twitter notification. And I have Twitter notifications and Snapchat notifications of my friends messaging me. Look at Twitter now. Look at Twitter now. Like an individual. Like spelling, look at Twitter now. Like in group chats. And it was like 1 million people. Like, look at Twitter, look at Twitter, look at Twitter, look at Twitter. And I'm like, okay, calm down. And I noticed that I had a new follower. I'm actually gonna start crying again. I hope he doesn't see this. If he does see this, I'm going to cry my eyes out. And I don't know. Michael Clifford followed me on Twitter. And we were in like the drive-thru at McDonald's, and I screamed. And the windows were up, and like we were about to pull up and get like our food and stuff, and like I'm screaming, and like my parents were like, "What the hell is wrong? What happened?" And I'm like, "Michael Clifford just followed me on Twitter." And my dad's like yelling at me, "Don't scream in the car. Who's Michael Clifford? How old is he? What does he look like?" And you're like, I'm getting screamed at, you know. And like I'm like crying. I am a bawling mess. I'm on my way to my grandma's house. I'm getting McDonald's, and you know Michael Clifford just follows me. My face is so warm and like so red. Like, I hope and pray that he does not see this. And then a couple hours later, you know, I hear that they beat Beyonce at Billboard charts, and I'm crying and screaming. I scream for my sister to come upstairs. She's like, what's wrong, what's wrong, what's wrong? And I'm like, we beat Beyonce! Like, crying and screaming, and we're both like jumping up and down like lunatics. It was great. I asked on Twitter what you guys wanted me to name it, and I named it Mook the Uke, and I was very disappointed in myself for making that pun, but I did. Saw you looking brand new overnight, and I caught you looking too, but you didn't look twice. You look happy, oh, you look happy, oh, flashing back to New York City, change of flight so you stay with me. Remember thinking that I got this right. Now I wish we never met, 'cause you're too hard to forget. While I'm cleaning up your mess, I know he's taking off your dress, and I know that you don't. But if I ask you if you love me, I hope you lie to me. It's 3 a.m. and the moonlight's testing me. If I can make it till dawn, then it won't be hard to see that I ain't happy. Oh, I ain't too happy. Oh, flashing back to New York City, change of flight so you stay with me. Problem was I thought I had this right. Now I wish we never met, 'cause you're too hard to forget. While I'm cleaning up your mess, I know he's taking off your dress, and I know that you don't. But if I ask you if you love me, I hope you lie to me. Singing lie, lie, la la lie, lie, la la lie, la la lie. And I know that you don't. But if I ask you if you love me, I hope you lie to me. So that was Lie to Me. If you haven't already, click subscribe wherever that is for you, because I'm too lazy to put it right here. If you like this video, click thumbs up, and if you want to, share it with your friends. I mean, share it with your 5 Sauce fam friends, and just, I don't know, maybe comment down below if you disagree with what I said, or something along those lines, or if you agreed, or if you have any other cover ideas. Leave them down below. If you haven't already, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Pinterest, and Tumblr. I did get a Tumblr. It's all in the description below. I'm usually most active on Twitter and Instagram, so try those instead of trying to message me on Pinterest, because I don't use Pinterest anymore. Or you can email me. That's also in the description. If you haven't already, you need to go listen to YOUNGBLOOD. I will leave links in the description. Have a good summer. Happy Pride Month. I love you all so very much. I hope you have a good day. Goodbye. Don't stop.